and today I will be showing you how to shoot a bow and arrow and telling you about the basics of archery. So keep watching if you want to know more. Okay, so before we get started, I would like to explain how I got into archery in the first place. Honestly, all the credit is given to Katniss Everdeen from the Hunger Games series. The minute I saw her shoot an arrow at an apple and pin it to the wall, I thought that was the coolest thing ever, and I wanted to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow like her. Although I am definitely not as good as her, and that is most likely due to me not practicing, I joined 4-H and learned the basics there in the shooting sports classes, and I was never interested in competing, so I never went to any competitions or anything like that. I just wanted to learn it as a hobby. And like I said, I don't practice very often, but it's kind of like riding a bike, and that once you learn the basic skills, they're easy to pick back up, no matter how long it's been. It's just gonna take some time before you get back to hitting the bullseye.
First things first, let's talk about stance. So you don't want to be too close to your target, and you also don't want to be facing your target. Instead, stand parallel to the target and turn your upper body to face it. Also, you can see I'm pulling back the cord with no arrow in it. Never ever release the cord without an arrow. This could damage your bow. Next, let's talk about how to properly nock an arrow. So as you can see, the tip of my arrow has a little blue knock in it. Okay, so I just put the cord in between, and this is what allows the tension to make the arrow fly. Now there are two things you should know about how to properly hold a bow. First, you should have 2 fingers around the cord and rest the hand pulling back the string on your cheek. Second, you're going to want to keep that arm holding the bow bent, because if it's straight and the cord slaps against you, that hurts. Now we get to the fun part, aiming and shooting. So in this first demonstration, I'm actually not aiming at all. Both my eyes are open, and I'm not paying attention to if I'm leaned one way or the other, or if my bow is tilted, and as a result, I miss. However, in the second demonstration, my left eye is closed because my right eye is my dominant eye, and my bow is straight. I made sure it wasn't tilted, and as a result, I hit my target. In these next 2 clips, I'm standing the exact same distance away from the target, but I just want to talk about distance and how that affects the way you shoot. So the farther away you stand, the higher you need to aim so that you hit your target. In these, I'm standing closer to my target so that I can get both my body and the target all in the same frame. And it's good to start practicing from close up and then slowly move far away the more experienced you get. Finally, the last thing I want to tell you guys is about how to pull the arrows out of the target. You want to keep your non-dominant hand on the target, and with your dominant hand, grab the arrow as close as possible to the target and pull. It's the easiest way to get them to come out with the least resistance. Now I had some fun with this, and I kept on shooting, but each time I stood farther and farther away from the target. And as you can tell, my main problem is with aiming high enough, especially in this last video. Oops.
Alright, so I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you learned something with it. I also hope you picked up on that you don't always have to be perfect. I definitely wasn't. I mean, I missed my first shot, and I definitely did not hit the target when I got the arrow stuck in that storage container. I eventually got it out though. It took me a little while, but I got it. And as they say, practice makes perfect. But we're not worrying about being perfect, so practice makes you better. Even if you don't get it your first 100 tries, don't give up. Just keep trying. You can do it. Trust me, it gets easier. Alright, thanks for watching.
Hey guys, my name is Cruz, and today I'll be showing you guys how to squat with proper form. Okay, just to get started, the first thing you're going to want to do is warm up. First, you can do regular air squats, lunges, or just anything to get your blood flowing. I got started weightlifting back my freshman year at Ellender, and I loved it from the very beginning. I just loved how it made me feel, and made me feel strong, and I could just bully all the boys about how much I lifted, and that was really fun. I wasn't really that good at the beginning. I'm very clumsy, so I would drop a lot of weights and slam weights on my fingers. It's not fun. But after lots of training and proper form and all kinds of stuff, I got to end up being qualifying for the state championship or competition district, whatever, against other students, and I placed 9th out of the state and my region. So that was fun. I loved having that experience of getting to meet other people that did the same thing too and see how it's different for everybody. And yeah.
1, 2. Next time.
Hold on. Hold on.